Visionomicon.
Sights from beyond.
Musical influences. So I grew up living with my late grandfather. So I'm kind of like exposed to a little bit of traditional Malay music. I don't really like it back then, but it's like a daily thing that I listen to because he would blast the cassette on the radio and play it loud till our neighbor on the first floor could hear us. And then living under the same roof with me and my grandfather was my uncle. So he listens to a lot of Iron Maiden, I would say Loudness, a bit of Van Halen. I think I've seen his cassette lying around. And then one fine day I decided to, secretly scroll through his cassette collection. And I stumbled upon a cassette that looks like this. Exactly, this is the cassette I was talking about. So, interesting looking cassette, it's black, nothing like what Iron Maiden cassette would look like. So I picked up this cassette, put it in my Walkman, and then I started opening up the insert of the cassette. Aha! So ever since then, they are the biggest influence in me. So in this particular album, I especially like the track Wherever I May Roam, because I think that is how I get to have this affection with Oriental metal. The gong starts and then the sitar. It's very Oriental, and then they start playing the riff. It's very powerful Oriental metal back in the 90s, I think. I'm sure there are other bands who have done that before, but that particular track have got my attention, and I love Oriental metal ever since. So, and then after that, grew up during the secondary school days was the new metal era. So I listened to a lot of Deftones. I'm in a band that was heavily inspired by Deftones, Floater. And then System of a Down. So, Wherever I May Roam is just that one track with Oriental metal. System of a Down was a few albums of that. So it was a blessing. It was a godsend band. And then of course after that I explored more on the Oriental metal like Myra, Orphanland, Arkan, and etc. I started playing the oud about 6 years ago. I saw someone selling it on Carousel for cheap, and so I was like, and it's always in my bucket list to learn the instrument since I was young. So I said, why not? It's like with the era of YouTube and internet, I could do this on my own. So I purchased the oud, and I proved myself wrong. I couldn't learn a single sheet out of that instrument, because I couldn't even know I don't even know the basic of even holding it. So I was looking for a teacher to teach me, and I found one locally. His name is Azrin Abdullah. He is the resident Oudists and also the guitarist for the band Sri Maliga. It's a Malay traditional music band. So he is also a guitarist of the band Ex-Ministers, you guys know that. So ever since then, it's a wonderful experience so far. I wanted to learn to play the oud because I wanted to know more of the Eastern culture musically. You've tried your very best to get sound on your guitar, trying to play that the Middle Eastern played on the oud, you can't get it, and then after learning, then you understand why is that so, because the Western scale and also the Eastern scale is like a totally different thing. And the fact that the oud is fretless, you can go, that quarter tone, they call it the sika. That's the beauty of Middle Eastern music. That's the beauty of the Eastern music that we can't find with our fretted instrument. So, ironically, after learning all that, I actually wanted to lay tracks for EGT, but I never did. But I've done a few projects with other bands. Like The Wreckage, I recorded an opening taksim for one of their songs in the album Unleash that was released in 2018. So I think Destructive Intent, if I'm not mistaken, the title of the song. And then I've laid a few tracks for Chaga Ritual, which is a Bosca Banger project. I've laid a few oud tracks for him. And also currently, just today, Saturday 16 May, he just released an EP called Unseen Enemy. So I play the oud in there and also sing in that track. So do check it out, Bosca Banger project. It's called Chaga Ritual, Unseen Enemy, the new single. Yeah, so like I said, I've never laid tracks for any of the AGT songs before. In fact, I'm more active doing oud related shows now. So playing in Esplanade, playing in festivals locally and overseas. It is a very good experience learning the oud so far. So yeah, if you want to know more about playing the oud or anything about related to the instrument, you can always go to sgoudists.com. So myself and my teacher Azrain and a few of our Oudist friends have came up with the initiative to come up with a society, a registered society with the government, to make an awareness of to make an awareness to the public of this particular instrument that existed in our community. Show us your gears, okay. Not much guitar left, just a few. I've got a Japanese made Les Paul. This is from the company Greco. A very nice red wine finish. Very nice grain, super heavy like arc. Okay, super cool grain. I don't know which year this was made in, but it's really awesome. And then I've got, this one is very interesting. It's a custom-made guitar by a luthier in Indonesia, in Surabaya. His name is Joe Gita Idun. So I've got the band logo on the headstock. This came in pure white, like white. Okay. I decided to relic the guitar to make it more of me. Okay. There's a single pickup. No volume controls or whatsoever, no toggle switch, nothing. So it's a pickup out to the amp. Another interesting feature about this guitar is that it only has 12 frets. Beyond, there's nothing. So this is to pay tribute to the instrument that I just learned, the oud. So and the fact that I don't play solo, so I don't need that much frets. So okay. Another one. This is my current favorite. It's and inspired by Explorer. It is an exploration guitar. A reverse headstock, a single pickup. The fact that I love James Hetfield so much. No inlay. So this was made in a factory in China. I got it for a very cheap price for a custom made. Plays well made as well. Next up will be all the weird looking instruments. So this is an oud. This was made in Egypt by the maker Tarwat Saber. Just like guitars, the oud also have the extended range thingy. So usually ouds has got 6 chords, 11 string, but this one has got 7 chords, 13 strings. So this is equivalent to the 7 string and the guitar. Got it made custom in black because we love black. You love black, I love black. That's why we are here. Oops. From the same maker, Tarwat Saber. This is a 6 chords oud. This is a more traditional looking one. It's a floating bridge, same as the other one. Is a floating bridge. So floating bridge, let your strings extend, gives you a really nice sustain to the oud. Very simple looking mahogany bowl. Tarwat Saber oud. Next up will be this is from a different maker. This is Amar Said. This is an Egyptian oud as well. It's got an armrest. So this is a fixed bridge. Okay, so this can't move. I got this fixed with electronics, so I can use it to play live when miking up is not a good thing. So they can just go directly to my preamp, to the PA direct. Yeah, this one is currently not working properly. It's got like a warp on the soundboard. Yeah, due to our weather, humidity always kills instrument, and wood is very highly affected by that. Another wood by the same maker, Amar Said, fixed bridge. This one is fixed with electronics as well. So this is my current, I would say, live playing wood. Okay, very nice. This was made last year, 2019. Yeah, he got this replaced. He got that spoiled wood replaced for me with this for free, but I need to send that back. Yeah, Amar Said woods. I have this very interesting looking instrument. This is a saz instrument. Saz means instrument in Turkey. Baglama. Okay. It's not in tune. I wish I could play something with this. It's really nice, very nice sounding. This is a very Turkish sounding instrument. As you can see, the frets, they are all placed not in a very conventional guitar way. So it's got like a full note, half note, and a quarter tone all in there. Another interesting instrument will be this one. So this is a mandolin. Not the usual mandolin, but it's a bowl back mandolin. Okay, I don't know what's my fascination with bowls nowadays, but yeah, that's it. First things first, I would like to thank Arif, aka Al Huzret, for inviting me to do this interview. I feel very honored. Thank you also for sacrificing your band's YouTube page, YouTube channel, in order to accommodate all this interview during this pandemic or tough, trying times for all musicians. It is indeed a very tough and trying times for all musicians, because everyone is affected by you can't go jamming, you can't do recordings. I have to cancel a few live shows in Esplanade, like 3 shows from March till now. We could have played 3 shows, but it's all cancelled. Well, what you can do right now is we can like improve our skills with our instruments, be more creative, because if you're a musician, you're an artist. When you're an artist, you create. So it's a good time for you to stay home and create something. You know, I've seen people doing up videos, like montage videos and stuff like that. I myself have done a few of that project ever since the circuit breaker started. So stay together, you know. Yeah, do good, be good, and stay healthy. I am here from EGT, and you're watching Visionomicon.
Visionomicon.